we are supposed to evaluate the integral from 0 to 3, evaluate the integral from 0 to 3 of 2x plus f of x is 2x times the square root of 1 plus x. Evaluate the integral from 0 to 3 of 2x times the square root of 1 plus x dx. Now to do this integral, right, to do this integral, you can use substitution, so you can call u is equal to 1 plus x. Oh, this is 1 plus x squared. So u is equal to 1 plus x squared. If u is equal to 1 plus x squared, then du is going to be equal to 2x dx. This is 2x dx. And so then that means that the upper limit, you're going to change the upper limit. The upper limit is going to be equal to, when x is 0, the upper, when x is 3 rather, 3 squared is 9 plus 1 is 10, so the upper limit becomes 10. And the lower limit is going to become, put in x as 0, and then 0 plus 1 is 1. And so now we can rewrite this as the integral now from a new lower limit of 1 to an upper limit of 10 of, this is now 2x dx is du, and 1 plus x squared is u. So this is now the square root of u. So it's 1 to 10 of the square root of u du. Doing this integral, this is u to the half. So we add 1 to the power to get u to the 3 over 2, divide by the power of 3 over 2, and we're integrating that from 1 to 10. Nice and easy, soft. So you work that out now. You plug in 10. First and foremost, 1 over 3 over 2 is 2 over 3. So I'm going to factor out the 2 over 3. Write it as 2 over 3 times. This part can be written as u cubed square rooted from 1 to 10. I'm just making it a little prettier. Now you can find the integral of that. That's going to be equal to 2 over 3 times, when you plug in 100 cube, so you plug in the cube root of 1. Where does 100 come from? That should be 10. 10 cube square rooted minus 1 cube square rooted, and you work that out. So that's going to be 2 over 3 times 100 cube is 1000, and the cube root of 1000, the cube root of 1000, right there, 10 cube, and then we square root 10 cube, then we subtract 1, then we multiply it by 2 over 3. I was trying to write this as a pretty answer, but it's not coming to me, so I'll just leave it exact. It's 2 over 3 times the square root of 1000 minus 1. I wanted to write it prettier, but it's not coming to me right now. Maybe we can break this down using surds. Right, we can break that down as maybe 4 times 250. Yeah, we could break this down using surds. We could. We could actually break this down using surd. Maybe you could break it down as 2 over 3 times. I just like when it looks prettier. 1000 is really 25 times 40. And so that's 5 times the root of 40. And the square root of 40 can be broken down as 4 times 10. And the square root of that, just trying to write it prettier. Let me see. That's 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Yep. So I can write it as 10. 10 root 10. Yeah, this looks better. 10 root 10. 10 root 10. 10 root 10. Yeah, this looks better. 2 over 3, 10 root 10 minus 1. It looks better to me. It's not annoying anymore. So that's that. Nice. Okay, let's continue. It says find the volume generated by rotating the area bounded by the curve above in the x-axis and the line x equals 0 and the line x equals 2. So remember, volume around x-axis is equal to pi times the integral of y squared dx. It's pi times the integral. So volume is going to be pi times the integral from 0 to 3 of 2x times the square root of 1 plus x squared. 2x times the square root of 1 plus x squared. It's already square dx. That's going to be the volume. So that's going to work out to be pi times the integral from 0 to 3 of 2x squared is going to be 4x squared. It's going to be 4x squared multiplied by 1 plus x squared. That's when you expand the perfect square. This is what you'll get. Let me fix this one. Supposed to be 1 plus x squared. Close the bracket there. And then I work this out. And I work this out. And I get pi times the integral from 0 to 3 of 4x squared times 1. That's 4x squared. Plus 4x squared times x squared is 4x to the 4th power dx. Alright, and then now I'm able to include by adding 1 to the power to get 4x cubed over 3 divided by 3 plus add 1 to the power to the 4x to the 5th divided by 5, and I'm integrating from 0 to 3. That's going to be equal to, and remember, all of this is multiplied by pi. So it's going to be equal to pi times, let's plug in the 3, we don't need to plug in 0. Just checking to make sure we squared it properly. 2x squared, 2 squared is 4, x squared is x squared, the root of 1 plus x. When you square that part, it's going to be root, the square cancel the square root to get 1 plus x. When we expand this, then we get 4x squared plus 4x to the 4, so we're fine. Add 1 to the power, divide by the power, so we're good. So plug in 3 now. We're going to have 4 times 3 cubed divided by 3, that's 36, plus 4 times 3 to the 5th power divided by 5, 4 times 3 to the 5th Divide by 5. That's 194.4. And so you add those together and you get the volume. So when you finish, the volume is going to be 194.4 plus 36, which is 230.4 pi. 230.4 pi. And remember, volume is in units cubed. Nice. Now, the only issue is that you have this. Some persons like to express it in fraction. So some people might probably want to write it as 1,152. Maybe you want to write it as 1,152 over 5 pi. If you write it like that, that's totally fine. If you want to write it like that, 1,152 pi units cubed, that's no problem. So this takes care of this paper, and it was nice and easy. No sugar, it was just plain and simple, and I just wish you all the best practicing for your exam. For ax squared, find the value of a if f of x is continuous at x equals 3.